Hello everyone, welcome back from my channel. Today we are going to do the exercises from Cambridge Primary Science Workbook 5. 2x3, changing the volume of sound. Focus. Question number 1. What is volume of sound? Volume is a measure of how loud or quiet a sound is. Question number 2. Give an example of a loud sound. For example, thunder, traffic, aircraft taking off. Question number 3. Give an example of a quiet sound. For example, whisper, rustling leaves. Question number 4. How does the bell in the picture make a sound? When we make the bell shake from side to side, then the clapper will bang against the side of the bell. Vibrations travel from the bell through the air into our ears. Question number 5. Suggest as many ways you can think of to make the sound of the bell ringing louder. You can write or draw your ideas. We can shake the bell harder. Practice. My sister phone beeps all the time when someone leaves a message. How can I make it quieter, Sarah? Maybe you should write it up in a cotton t-shirt, Sophia. Question number 6a. Which material did Sophia suggest to muffle the sound of the phone? Cotton. B. List 3 other materials that Sarah and Sophia could test. Newspaper, woolen fabric, cotton wool. Question 7. Write down 2 other pieces of equipment and apparatus that they will need to make it a fair test beside the materials to test and the mobile phone. A sound level meter. Question 8. Name the control variable in their investigation. Explain why it is the control variable. The sound made by the phone and the distance from which they measure the loudness of the sound. These are control variables because they do not change. Question 9. What is an independent variable in their investigation? Explain why it is an independent variable. The material being tested is an independent variable because it changes during the investigation. Question 10. What is a dependent variable in their investigation? Explain why it is a dependent variable. The volume of sound is dependent variable because this is what they measure. The volume will depend on which material they are using to muffle the sound. Challenge. Question 11. Make a drawing to show how Sophia could use a sheet of card to make sounds louder. So this is a photo of Sophia can use a sheet of card to make sounds louder. Question 12. Explain how your idea will help Sophia to hear sounds louder. The air particles inside the cone cannot spread out, so they keep bumping into each other and vibrating. When you speak into the cone, the air particles vibrate more and the sound gets louder. Question 13. What could you do to improve your design so that it traps more sound and derives the sound better into her ear? If the card is rolled into a cone with the end farthest from the ear as big as possible, it will trap and derive more sound vibrations into the ear. 2.4. Changing the pitch of sound. Focus. Question number 1. Look at the pictures of Sophia playing the recorder. Complete the sentences about the pitch of the note Sophia plays. Use the words in the box. Lower, higher, slower, faster, low, longer, shorter, vibrations, high. When Sophia covers fewer air holes with her fingers, it makes the column of air into the recorder shorter. This makes the air vibrate faster and gives the sound a higher pitch. When Sophia covers more holes with her fingers, it makes the column of air in the recorder become longer. This makes the air vibrate slower and gives the sound a lower pitch. The speed of the air vibrations changes the pitch. The pitch can be high or low. Practice. Aaron has made a guitar. Look at the pictures A, B, C, and D of Aaron's guitar. So far, he has only put in one string. Suppose Aaron presses on the string at point X and then plucks the string between X and Y. Question number 2. What is pitch? Pitch describes how high or low a sound is. Question number 3. Will the pitch be highest when the string is plucked between X and Y in drawing A, B, C, or D? Explain why. In drawing A, the distance between X and Y is shorter than in drawings B, C, and D. The shorter the string, the higher the pitch. This is because vibrations are faster in a short string. Question number 4. How will the pitch of the sound change if the guitar string is thickest? The thicker string will give a lower pitch. This is because thicker strings vibrate more slowly than thinner strings. Challenge. Sarah made the musical instrument in the picture. She filled some bottles with different amounts of water. To play the instrument, Sarah blows across the tops of the bottles. Question number 5. What type of musical instrument is this? A wind instrument. Question number 6. Which bottle, B, C, or D, will produce a sound with the lowest pitch? Explain why. The bottle B. The lower the level of the water, the longer the column of air in the bottle. Question number 7. Which bottle will produce a sound with the highest pitch? Explain why. The bottle D. The higher the level of the water, the shorter the column of air in the bottle. Question number 8. Sarah wants to put water in the empty bottles A and E. A. Draw the level of water she must pour into bottle A to make a lower pitch than B. So this is a picture of bottle we draw. Question B. Draw the level of water she must pour into bottle E to make a higher pitch than D. So this is a bottle of water we must draw. Question 9. Look at the picture of a drum. How do you think you can change the pitch of the drum? The drum has a skin stretch over the top. You can make the pitch higher by tightening the nuts around the outside of the drum. You can make the pitch lower by loosening the nuts.